Hello students, in this audio presentation I am going to solve previous year questions related to geostrophic wind. So let's start with the questions. So let's start with the very first question that is based on geostrophic wind. So the question is, at a latitude of 30 degrees Celsius there is a pressure gradient of 50 millibar per 100 kilometer. Given the density of air is around 1.25 kilogram per meter cube, the geostrophic wind will have velocity meter per second. And the options for this question is 5.48 meter per second, option 2 54.86 meter per second, option 3 109.72 meter per second, option 4 27.43 meter per second. And the correct answer for this question is option 2 54.8 meter per second. Before solving this question, let's understand what is geostrophic wind. Geostrophic wind are the winds which flow parallel to these are the winds which flow parallel to isobar. That is the lines which are having same pressures. Iso means same, bar represents pressure. Okay, now how this happens that this becomes parallel to the isobar. Now for this to happen, that is to wind to be parallel to the isobars, there acts two forces, that is Coriolis force, and second is pressure gradient force. So suppose between these two pressures, that is from this low pressure point to a high pressure point, if the wind flows due to pressure gradient force, that is this. So when wind moves from this direction, so pressure gradient force applies to this, and to nullify this pressure gradient force, the Coriolis force acts in exact opposite direction so that the wind becomes parallel to the isobar. So this wind is now geostrophic wind, and this force is pressure gradient force, and the other force, this force is this force, the force which is opposite to pressure gradient force is Coriolis force. How does Coriolis force generate? It is generated due to the motion of Earth, and its direction is to right in northern hemisphere and in left direction in southern hemisphere. And pressure gradient force is generated due to difference of the pressure between 2 points anywhere. So this is the basic concept of geostrophic wind, how they are generated, and what is the role of the forces that they play in forming geostrophic wind. And the fun fact is that at equator the geostrophic wind do not exist at equator, because at equator the Coriolis force, the value of Coriolis force is minimum, and is close to zero, minimum zero, and its maximum capacity or maximum intensity is towards poles. So let's move to the solution part of this question. So to calculate the geostrophic wind, this is the formula. So where v subscript g is geostrophic wind velocity of geostrophic wind, p is the pressure, omega is the angular velocity of Earth, this is density, delta is the density, sine phi is the angular, the latitude, and d is the distance. So the given values in the question is latitude is given as 30 degree and sine 30 is equal to 0.5. The pressure is 5 millibar. So the conversion of, we have to convert this millibar into Pascal. So we'll multiply it by 100. So we can get the millibar to Pascal. So by multiplying it 100, we'll get 500 Pascals. And then the density of air is given in the question. That is 1.25 kg per meter cube. And the distance is equal to 100 kilometer. So we have to convert this kilometer into meter. We'll converting this all the given values in the SI unit. So by multiplying kilometer to kilometer, 1 kilometer into 1000, so we'll get the value. So we'll convert this 100 kilometer into 1000. We'll multiply this 100 kilometer into 1000 to convert it into meter. So we'll get 1 lakh meter. So we'll use this value in the questions. So we'll put these value in this formula. So we'll obtain the geostrophic wind is equal to 500 millibar, sorry 500 Pascal, as we have converted the 5 millibar to Pascal, and divided by 2 into 7.3 into 10 power minus 5. This is the value of angular velocity of Earth. So you have to remember this value. If you want to solve this question, you will have to remember the values of the sine table. You will have to remember the sine table. That is what will the value of 30 degree, 45, 60 and 90. 90 is obviously 1, sine 0 is 0. So you have to remember the sine table and the value of the angular velocity of Earth. So after putting this value, that is 2 into 7.3 into 10 power minus 5 into 1.25, that is the density of the air, into 0.5, that is the value of sine 30, 0.5 into 1 lakh meter. So by multiplying this, we'll get this. So we can easily cut this by this, 10 power minus 5 into 1 lakh. So it will be cancelled. So we'll get 500 upon 2 into 7.3 into 1.25 into 0.5. And upon solving this, we'll get 54.79 meter per second. So as this is not in the option, this value is not given in the option, so you will select the option which is closest to this value. Remember, always select the closest remember to select the closest answer that you have obtained, whichever is given in the option. Select the closest one, because sometimes you might not get an exact value, but you'll get an approximate value by solving the equations. So this is how you'll solve this question. Move on to the next question. So the second question is also based on geostrophic wind, and the question is, if at latitude phi equals to 30 degree, pressure gradient is 15 millibar per 1000 kilometer, the geostrophic wind velocity will be, and the option for this question is 20.54 meter per second, 15.92 meter per second, 7.96 meter per second, and the fourth option is 10.27 meter per second, and the correct answer is 15.92 meter per second. Let's see how we'll solve this question. In the previous slide, I have discussed in nutshell about geostrophic wind and the formula to that is to be used to solve the velocity for geostrophic wind. So this is the relation, that is formula that we have to use to solve the velocity of the geostrophic wind by which they flow, if the other values are given in the question. So the pressure in this question is 15 millibar, which will be equal to, if we convert it to Pascal, that is by multiplying by 100 we'll get this value by 1500 Pascal. The latitude is 30 degrees, so sine 30 is equal to 0.5. Again, the density of air is equal to 1.25 kg per meter cube. In the previous in the previous question, in the given the question, the density of air was given as 1.25, but in this question, and they have not mentioned about the density of air. So you have to remember this value also, that is 1.25 kg per meter cube whenever the question is there related to this. So you should know the value, three values, that is the value of the angular velocity, that is 25. So you have to remember the value of the angular velocity, that is 7.3 into 10 power minus 5. So I am writing the values that you have to remember, that is angular velocity of Earth, and the second the density of air, that is 1.25, and third one is you have to remember the value for sine angles. These three values you have to remember to solve the questions related to geostrophic wind. So let's put the values in this equation, that will give us the equation, which is 1500 the pressure, 2 into 10 7.3 into 10 power minus 5, that is angular velocity, into 1.25, that is velocity density of the air, 0.5, that is latitude, sine 30 is equal to 0.5, and multiplied into the distance, which is 10 lakhs, by converting the kilometer into meter. So what we'll do is we'll cancel this 5 zeros with this, and 1 zero with this one. So we'll get this equation by solving the above equation, that is Vg, that is velocity of geostrophic wind, is equal to 150 upon 2 into 7.3 into 1.25 into 0.5 will be equal to 9.125. I have multiplied it, so the value will be this 150 upon 9.25. So the geostrophic wind, that is Vg, after solving this we'll get 16.43. So again, the solved answer and the given options are not exactly matching. So what you have to do is you have to select the closest answer. So in this case, the answer will be 15.92 meter per second. 15.92. 15 point. So geostrophic wind equal to 15.92 meter per second. So this is the correct option in this question. For this question, this is all about geostrophic wind. Thank you very much.